Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Meena. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you are doing well. Let's talk about Sanctum today. Sanctum is a liquid staking protocol on Solana, and in the last Jupiter voting session, Sanctum was the app that came first, and there was a big difference between the first and the second position. Now, Sanctum also have their own liquid staking tokens. And if you have watched my previous video, you know what is a liquid staking token. If you don't, let me quickly tell you what is liquid staking. When you natively stake a token, for example, on Solana, you will be staking Solana. When you do it natively, you just deposit it. You hold the keys, but you are staking it, and in return, you get some voting rights. Or if you delegate it, then you are delegated to the validator, and you are giving your rights to them to vote as well. You hold the key, so your token is with you. Usually it is locked for a couple of days, so you cannot just misuse the system. Now, on the other hand, liquid staking is a little bit different. The process looks very similar. You stake the native token, Solana in that case, but in return, your token is locked, but you get one-to-one peg token, something like JupSol or something that you can see in your wallet, and you can swap it, use it somewhere else. So this gives you a lot of flexibility. So this is liquid because liquid is flexible. Now let's talk about Sanctum. Sanctum is the biggest liquid staking protocol on Solana, as I mentioned, and this thing, liquid staking tokens and protocols, are growing every day. There is a lot of value locked. The reason is because airdrops, and also you are going to help the protocol. Now, their first season is live. They have launched on April 29th. So it's been a little over a week, and they have 18 different LSTs on the platform. And each LST gives you a corresponding pet. Now, these pets are not NFT, so you will not see that in your wallet. Each pet goes through 3 evolutions. They have not clarified what is the evolution like, but there is a gaming aspect to that. And each of your pet goes through level 1 through 999 level. You can get each pet for minimum of 0.1 Solana. So to get 18 pets, you need 1.8 Solanas. And to get started, you will need a referral code, which I will leave in the description. So you can start from there if you prefer to use my referral link. Now, I want to bring your attention to this nice thread written by Fabiano. And he talks about the strategies, and I kind of agree with him, so let me walk you through it. So first thing is that there are 18 LSTs, which means you have 18 different pets. If you want to own all of them, which is good, you can do that with minimum of 1.8 Solana. You can definitely put more in the favorite LST if you want, but you need at least 1.8 Solana to get all the 18 pets. Now, it's worth it or not, we don't know, because they have not announced any special bonus for owning all the pets. But if you certainly like them, you can go ahead and do that. Now, the next is he talking about his priority list. And I like the way he's thinking and prioritizing them. The first one is Infinity, which is the native or the flagship product of Sanctum. The next is JupSol, JuicySol, HubSol, and JupSol, which is from Jupiter. Let's talk about Infinity first. Now that you have Infinity token in your wallet, you can use them in different protocols. So the 3-4 protocols that can give you 2-in-1 or 3-in-1 airdrops are Mentora, Camino Finance, and MarginFi. So let's talk about Mentora. When you deposit your Infinity token into a pair pool, and the suggestion is to always pair it with Solana, so the value is quite pegged, or other LSTs, so the price is kind of variable depending on, both will move in the same direction. If you pair it with like a stable coin or a meme coin, which can move a lot, that will cause impermanent loss. So this way you can earn the points from Sanctum, and also you can farm the Mentora airdrop. Okay, the next one is very similar, Camino Finance. You can deposit on INF on Camino Finance, and you can just lend it. But keep in mind, you will be able to lend it, earn some Camino points and some APR, which is probably very little, almost negligible, but you cannot borrow any assets, again INFT, at this moment. You also have an option of MarginFi. This is what I'm doing as well. You can probably get an airdrop from MarginFi. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. You can gain the MarginFi points if you want to do that as well. This is an interesting point. So Switchboard XYZ is a price oracle on MarginFi. They have also talked about airdrops. So if you are depositing on MarginFi, you can get potentially MarginFi airdrops. That's not confirmed, but you're going to get Sanctum points and also the switchboard XYZ hopefully. So that's a 3-in-1. You also have an option about this lending it on ZeroLend and Armada. I don't know, I have not used Armada, but I definitely have used ZeroLend, so you can do that as well. Now the next one is BonkSol. BonkSol is the liquid staking token of Bonk, and it's a community-driven DAO. So that means that holder can get rewarded with Bonk token. If you are bullish on that, it makes sense to hold some of the bonky LST. Anyhow, the next one is JupSol. And a few days ago, Juicy holder, or if you're holding JupSol, they got 11 Solana. That was the total amount. It was distributed among all the JupSol holder because the protocol generated some profit and it wanted to share it with the holders. And this is the point I want to make. You don't have to necessarily just hold all the paths or all the LSTs, or you have to just hold one. For example, in this case, JupSol or Infinity. You can look into all the 18th month and see which one looks better, which one are teasing about their airdrops or sharing their revenues or priority fee with the holders, and that will make it worth it. So a little bit of research, and this guy Fabiano did a little bit of that for us, so we have an idea going forward which can be good. The next one is the JupSol, and it is all-in-one solution designed for everyday utility. You can stake, lend, and swap. So it means that if your people are using the system, they are going to generate some fees, and then so holding JupSol give you 10% of the JupSol boost, and this way you can earn something extra. If you want to join, here's his referral link. And then obviously we have JupSol. Now the reason is why if you are waiting for Jupiter to do the second airdrop, then it makes sense to hold the Jupiter token. They also have a very high APR, and you can pair it with Camino Finance and you can earn 2x Camino points. So that's something to look into. But if you pair it with Camino, keep in mind that the impermanent loss will happen. The second point I want to make is holding Infinity token has one additional benefit. If they reach this threshold, you will get 4x Infinity point boost for 1 day on your deposit of Infinity tokens only. So if you stake your soul for Infinity, and when they reach this threshold, you get 4x multiplier on your Infinity tokens for 1 day. That will make a big difference. And to stake, all you have to do is come to Infinity. You put in your Solana and just convert into your Infinity token. If you want to stake some other LSTs, then you can come to trade. And you can either swap Solana or whatever LST you have and swap it to the one you want to get now. So that's all about it. Once you have your LSTs, again, I mentioned it to you, you can use in different protocols, Dapps, and whatever you want to do. And when you want to redeem it, all you have to do is come here and redeem it. And since this is on Solana, not Ethereum, so your transaction fee is quite minimal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Happy investing!